Ah, okay, sweet. Okay, cool. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. Okay, here, hold on. Okay. Let me see if everything's going smoothly. Okay. Um, oh, okay. I'm sorry about my fan. I can't help that. Uh, Here, hold on. Settings. Output, audio. Speakers. Okay. Okay. I don't know if it's okay now. Okay. Okay. I don't know if it's okay now. Okay. Okay, so much. I don't know if it's okay now. Okay, so much. I don't know if it's okay now.
Okay. I'm doing it this way. Okay. Okay. Okay, is this better? I'm doing it this way. Okay. Okay. Okay, is this better? I'm doing it this. Where is it? Come here. Come here. Okay, desktop audio mute. Yes. Okay. Okay. Come here. Okay. Okay, desktop audio mute. Yes. Okay. Okay. Come here. Okay. Okay, desktop audio mute. Yes.
Fuck's
Okay.
sake.
Okay. Come here. Okay. Okay. Desktop audio
Okay.
mute.
How does this sound now? Okay.
Yes.
Fuck's
Okay.
sake.
Okay. Come here.
I want to pull this up on my phone real fast. Give me 1 moment. I just want to make sure everything's running smoothly before I, you know, mess anything up. Okay, so let me see here. Okay. I think we're good. Can we all hear me? You guys cannot all hear me. Okay, I am so sorry. I'm gonna turn it down. That's perfect. Alright. Let me know if I'm missing anything currently, because I'm just checking everything, seeing if everything's going good right now. Let me know if I'm missing anything currently, because I'm just checking everything, seeing if everything's going good right now. Alright, okay, I'm sorry. We are starting. I'm sorry. Alright. I am also, because I cannot,
Alright, okay, I'm sorry. We are starting.
I can't
I'm
see
sorry.
my chat from my computer, so I have it pulled up on my phone, so if you guys chat in there, I'll be able to see it. So I'm going to be muting my phone so you can't hear me in the background. So if you guys have questions, chat there, let me know. Okay, so this is not where I'm going to be. I'm actually just going to hang out in home base and just let this stream just completely, hopefully, just be me, just us discussing lore. Hey Grid, what's up? I see you that you just popped in here. I'm sorry, let me know. Am I too loud? Is the game too loud? I don't know if the quality is terrible, because this is my first time doing this. I've had to set up uh, it's called an encoder, where that's how I have to process my gameplay. Otherwise, I could have just had to set up this weird thing where it would just be my webcam. It would just be my camera, and that's all you would see. It's just is, can you guys deal with this quality? Because this is not actually how bad the game looks. I don't know what you guys see, but this is what my plan is really for here. So if you couldn't tell, this is Code Vein. So, as you could probably see from the title, this is going to be a lore discussion. Alright, thank you. This is just, I had to install this whole encoder thing. It's like, it was so freaking confusing, because I could not find a way to actually stream the game. The window would not pop up. Oh hey, my mom's in there. What's up, Ma? Alright, so this is going to be a God Eater lore discussion. So if we need to discuss lore, discuss story, this is kind of where we would do that. And I'm probably just going to walk around and probably just show home base. If you're wondering when this really is taking place game-wise, I just refinished the game again. And once you beat the game, it kicks you back to right before the final boss fight. Okay, I just wanted to check, thank you. For Grid and all you guys from my chat, this is Vein. This is what it is. That's the red mist, that's all of that. So, we cannot leave that. Anyway, that's for roleplay purposes. Anyway, the Great Collapse, as you guys already know, started in roughly, I think it was 2050. And then, once the Great Collapse happened, the horrors or the Origami started to show up. Now, there is a cutscene that shows one of the Origami from the game. This game, Grid, actually came out, I believe, after God Eater 3. There is a cutscene that I want to show you guys if you guys are cool with it. It shows an Origami from God Eater, the series. The design of it is from the anime. Yes, for a second, it's probably just going to show my character shirtless, just a warning, so. Yes, I know my voice wasn't what it... I know it was shocking, but yes, hello, this is my voice. So, there's a cutscene I want to show you guys that dump a lot of lore right on you. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. I'll go over to it. Okay, I do have to just kind of rant a bit because I was really freaking nervous. Because when I was setting up the sound, it had it in 3 ways. Where the hell is this cutscene? Oh my god. It showed 3 showed 3 volumes. It showed 2 desktop and 1 output or whatever. My computer isn't a full-on like computer, it's a gaming PC. And it has these really freaking loud fans on the side of it. And Zero, I'm sorry if you heard that, because I think you're watching too. It just blasted the volume. And I'm so sorry if that hurt your ears. And I had to fix that, so I tried to find a way so you guys could hear the game and just my microphone. Because I'm wearing my headset right now. If you guys want to see me, I can just pull in my webcam. So, I saw that it had my stream... I'm so sorry, Zero. I'm so freaking sorry. It had my stream, and it said I looked up on Google, if you just hit start streaming, it'll start streaming. You don't need to hit stream from YouTube. You don't need to do that. Wow. Thank you, Grid. I like that. And I was like, holy crap. And when I saw Zero in, I'm like, oh, frick. I just bursted her ears out. So, okay. I'm going to show you guys this cutscene. Mind you, it's a little long, but it dumps a lot of lore from God Eater. Yeah, you can kind of say it with sarcasm. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys this cutscene. You guys get to watch this. I'll stay quiet. When I come back, I want you guys to give me your thoughts on this. This is towards the end of the game. This is you could technically say, the main antagonist, even though he isn't really the final boss. Remind you, this is after the Queenslayer War, and I'll show you guys that cutscene, how you killed the Queen, if you guys want to see that. But this is really lore heavy, and I will stay quiet and let you guys watch this, and no, you are not, because haha, I have lore. I don't know what the frickin' word. Alright, I'll stay quiet.
Stop right there, Mito.
Your persistence is tiring.
So tell me, just what exactly are you after anyway? What do you have to gain in reviving the Queen?
Reviving the Queen?
What's so damn funny?
I've collected enough data already. I have no more use for the Queen.
Then why?
Let me ask you something. Do you ever sit back and wonder why you were created in the first place? Or why revenants have power far beyond that of mere humans?
That's simple. Everyone knows it was to stop the Queen when she frenzied.
Aren't you forgetting something? The day of the Great Collapse. The creatures that caused all that ruin. Both Revenants and the Queen were created to eliminate those horrors. And yet, they are all still incomplete. I wanted to witness Gregorio's monstrous transformation with my own eyes, but sadly it cannot be. Now, allow me to show you the truth of our world.
Ooh, spoopy relics. Okay, sorry, I'll shut up now.
That can't be.
The cage is unlocked.
This is Silva, the guy that's basically holding the whole Red Mist up. Just letting you know. Or Gregorio, as Mito called him. And doesn't this area look familiar? I'm asking that to you, Grid and Zero. Do you remember this location? Nudge, nudge. Silva is the successor of the Brain. That's what's also creating the Red Mist. He's taking in all these relics, and it's basically causing him to frenzy. which means no red mist. And you'll see what that means. And also, yes, the chick on the left, that is Rin. You know, she's a big part of my backstory. And the English voice actor, that is also 2B, if you wanted to know that. So yes, also famous voice actor. And Coco, the girl next to her, voices Anemone, also from Nier Automata. So there you go. This part really makes us think of our Discord, honestly. This part with what happens.
The red mist is fading? We can go out. We can leave! Yes! We're free! We can finally escape this horrible prison! We've been here so long! Ah! What the hell? Damn it, what's going on? What is that thing? No, please! Someone help! Please help me! I'm still alive?
And there you go.
The mist isn't fading? All those relics, and yet somehow he still resists. Stubborn fool. I'll finish you with my own hands. How can you still not understand? You all saw them too! The world outside is overrun with creatures that devour everything in their path. They will be the source of even greater strength for all revenants. Evolution is everything. It is our duty, our very hope as a species. Gregorio didn't see that, the blind fool. So he created the red mist as a cage and sealed away all his research. He was satisfied with merely eliminating the feeble horrors within his pen, and thus foolishly halted the march of progress. But the horrors outside continued to evolve, until finally they transcended revenants and became an existential threat. You fools noticed nothing! Our prison of red mist became a barricade, protecting revenants from the horrors that awaited them beyond its borders. All this time you were being shielded by Gregorio from reaching your true potential. The hypocrisy turns my stomach. But now the time has finally come for us to leave the cradle. Let us all rise and ascend the ladder of evolution together.
You bastard. After all you've done, just how many more lives are you willing to sacrifice?
Enough, Mito! We won't let you do this!
Pity. Those who are too weak to keep up with the speed of progress do not deserve to live.
What swill? We will stop you. After all they've done for everyone. The successors will not have suffered in vain.
And thus commenced boss fight. But that was only a cutscene, so you will not see that fight. Yes, that is the main giant face smack of they are connected. Now, I played this game before even watching the anime or playing any of the God Eater games. I saw that thing and I was like, what the hell is that? Because I had no idea what it was. But if you couldn't tell, that's the Diauspida from the God Eater anime. I looked at the design and saw it was more reddish and stuff like that. More red and black than the more black and more like beigeish color. I don't know how to say it. But they took its design from the anime. Just a little heads up. So that is the main that's the main cutscene that really says they are connected. Now, I could go and show what's her name? Aurora, her memories, because she basically shows she's talking to Louis' sister. Yeah, more black and purple. I could show Aurora's memories. She was talking to Louis' sister, Karen, and the Great Collapse happened, and they're like, oh, yeah, no, we can create super soldiers, whatever. So, the first generation of Revenants that were created, were made to fight Aragami. That's what they were for. They were America's attempt to fight the horrors, the Aragami. That was America. Over in Japan, it was Johan, his wife, and Paler. They started their research for God Eaters, for the God Arcs. If you know that pistols were the first quote-unquote God Arc. And they started development on those. But in America, they made actual super soldiers. They then decided, because realized, well, Code Vein actually takes place in America. Europe is basically doing its own thing. They are following, because Fenrir is all over the world. We know that. But God Eater development starts in Japan. Like, that's where it starts. It starts with Paler and Johan. Then, in Revenants, they noticed Bloodthirst. And Bloodthirst is, as you know, the humans take... Revenants need the human blood to survive, or they'll frenzy. If they frenzy, they turn into immortal creatures called the Lost. Now, in our roleplay, we kind of break the rules a bit and say that Lost can be killed, but they really can't. When you turn into a Lost, the Boar parasite, the BOR parasite, takes over your entire body. Yes, I know God Eater 3 takes place in Europe, but yeah, I know. I'm just letting you know for that. But Lost, when you become a Lost in Frenzy, the parasite takes over your whole body, meaning if your heart is even destroyed as a Lost, it's taken over your whole entire dang body. So you can disperse, but you'll infinitely coming back. No turn into ash for you, but the sucky thing is for that is you are just a being bent on bloodshed. Like, if I turned into a Lost, I would literally my mind would be sealed away, and I would just be killing everything in sight, searching for blood. Yeah, that's not a good thing. Especially with the Queen. And now you may be laughing at me in Discord, and like, what about Queen version of you? I really just made him as a joke. The Queen was the attempt to make a solution to solve bloodthirst, so revenants didn't need to prey on humans. So they were asking people, hey, do you want to volunteer? And people were like, oh hell no. So they asked this girl named Cruz Silva, Gregorio's daughter, and she instantly volunteered because she wanted to help humanity. Silva, Gregorio, instantly said, oh hell no, I'm not putting my daughter through it, but he eventually said fine. So Cruz became a test subject. So she applied herself in Queen, and she was being researched. And she was given blood of every known animal, and she started getting so much pain. Like, her parasite was in so much pain. I know, right? She was in so much pain, and she couldn't live with it. So she eventually frenzied and turned into what we know as the Queen, the immortal among immortals. She is the strongest of all Lost. If she's killed, she'll just come back. Even frickin' stronger. And you may be wondering about the masks. The masks, or purifier masks, is when Lost are killed and they disperse, they release this miasma. That miasma, when revenants take it in, they go into bloodthirst, they go into frenzy. So that mask is built to purify the air. The Queen sends out her own miasma, and it's even stronger. So, yeah, that. They also say when you go into your memory is we do not take in the Queen's blood. You will frenzy, and you will die. You will turn into a Lost, and you will die. So, in our fight with the Queen, which I will show, is your mask is knocked off. And you are taking in her miasma, and you are going into frenzy. So she gets closer and closer to you. Hold on, excuse me. And she gets so close enough, you bring out your Ogre Claw and you impale her straight in the stomach. That's your drain attack. And you are draining her blood with that. Now, like Jack said, you can't take in her blood. Because if you do, you'll turn into the Queen. So, that's when, like you may have seen me send in our chats, that, how Jack, shot my heart and I fell off the cliff. That's what has happening. Because my character took in the Queen's blood, was turning, and he aimed a coup de grace at my heart and shot it, and I fell off, supposedly dying. It's revealed that I survived my fall, and so many years later, we don't know when Operation Queenslayer happened. We don't know when the game, what the time skip is from after the Queen was killed to you waking up. We don't know. All we know is that it's been a few years. So if the Great Collapse happened in 2050, experimentation was going on, so it was probably roughly 2051, 2053, around there, when Operation Queen was going on. Cruz was alright for a bit, and then she frenzied. I don't know how long she was undergo treatment, maybe for a few years. So my take on this is that the game actually takes place somewhere in the 2060s. Because if you get the best ending where Io sacrifices herself, it's revealed that it's been 3 or so years after she's done it. And Vayne is still held up with the mist. There's blood beads everywhere that she's giving off with her tree. Life is basically prospering for Revenants. So it has to be early, mid 2060s. So, and God Eater 1, or the anime if you want to go there, happens in 2071. So it's kind of not that long before the first God Eater. So that's when I'm kind of like stuck, and that's why we need a sequel to this game to know the difference of the timeline. Because if you guys saw my previous video, it's all edited, by the way. You guys watched an unedited mess, and I'm so sorry. The full edited, finished product is all the way done. You can go back and watch it after this if you want. It's not 30 minutes anymore, it's like 23. I have chapters. You can go and see each individual ending. The sequel can go in so many ways. It's confusing. They can do it so many ways. Oh, did I mention? Now you guys will probably yell at me and say, Gavin, this isn't canon, but I'm taking it as canon because it's in this frickin' game. There are Aragami that I can fight in this game. They came in as DLCs. A lot of people came and said, oh no, they already had the models for it, blah blah blah, it's whatever. But it's basically Aragami Scions implanted with the BOR parasite, I think. From what I gather, there are 3 of them, by the way. They are... Alright, thank you. They are in their each respective depths. So, how they went was, they were Aragami that showed up and did not leave the city before the mist was put up. They were basically sealed off in their own depths. The one you see me in our chats put in a lot is the Lord of Thunder. That's basically the Dios Pita Scion thingy. That I think honestly that's the weakest out of all of them. Oh yes, crap, I didn't even talk about missiles. Missiles are very important. Missiles are kind of like blood springs. And what missiles do when they're on like this one is, they purify... Oh wow, thank you. The missile purifies the miasma, so that's why we're not currently wearing our masks. So now, if I went outside, if I go, let's say, I'll go to, I'll go to the poisonous butterfly nest. I'll go to the butterfly nest, and you'll see that we're wearing our masks. And yes, I have Io with me if you were frickin' curious, because why not? Okay. Sorry if I'm just rambling. I didn't know what to do. So, the missiles help purify the miasma that the Lost give off. And once I show you guys the cutscene of when you kill the queen, she's basically dead, but she's not, like I said already. So Silva creates a plan saying, hey, let's,
I'll do my best to help out.
Thank you for interrupting me, EO. He divides a plan to divide Cruz's body up into... Oh, you're fine. They divide Cruz's body into multiple parts, and they turn into relics. They implant those relics into suitable hosts, and they become what's known as successors. So, when I drained the Queen's blood, that was me basically taking in the first relic, becoming the first successor. You could say that. And if you watch the best ending, you'll see the relic come out of my character's chest. And so that's why it had, like, I never talked about the successors. Oh, yes. Successors are always doomed to frenzy. That's, like, their biggest thing. Like, no matter what they do, they're gonna frenzy eventually. They just won't be able to handle the relic anymore, and they'll frenzy. That's why you have to fight 4 successors in the game. First you have to fight Aurora, then you have to fight Nicola, then Emily, and then Eva. The successor of the ribcage, the breath, the throat, and what was it? The breath, the throat, and the ribcage, and then there was one more, I forgot its name. But Jack, I'll show you Jack. He's the successor of the Eye. His power is he could see who's a successor and who isn't. So when you meet him at the cathedral, he uses his power and he sees, like, this aura around you. He's like, oh, I killed you. How are you alive? But, oh, yes. And another thing for the Aragami that I was talking about that are in this game that you could say that's not canon, you don't need God Arcs to kill them. You really don't. I could go in and fight the Lord of Thunder right now with EO and kill it. Like, I've done it before. You do not need God Arcs. Well, if you're a Revenant, you do not need God Arcs to kill an Aragami. Especially if it's a mutated frickin' version like the Lord of Thunder is. Then there's the Hellfire Knight and the Frozen Empress. Sorry, I'll stop moving my camera around so erratically. And it's like, yeah, you don't need God Arcs, and that honestly shocked the hell out of me when I first played this game. And you may hear me bickering with Orochi, how he's like, oh, no, it's not canon, whatever. I think it is, because the whole first generation of Revenants were created to fight them. So, if you were wondering what these little flashy lights are, over here I could do training on this dummy. So you guys were curious. Smack. So that's basically training I could do if I was curious. And then over here is this dot. It's a door. I could play the story again. Now, I've done this 4 times. I don't want to do it again. God dang it. Yeah, you're welcome. I hope it shushes you up. So, here, hold on. I'm trying to just think. Oh, yes. I was going to show you the Queen cutscene. Yes. I was thinking for a future for a future stream, bleh, I would stream myself playing the game again. Like, completely going for it. If you guys are interested in that, let me know, because I'm all for it. Ha 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 ha. Okay, I'm going to show you this cutscene now. Yes, I could. I'm gonna go backwards, because that's faster. Okay, so that's when the queen arrives, and that's... Okay, I have two really to show you. I will stay quiet, and you can watch. This is in your memory, by the way. Yes. This cutscene happens after a boss, by the way, so context.
Our ill-mannered guest is here. Guess that means we have to begin the festivities. How many of them are there?
Did I make it?
Silva.
I'll take the spear. All right, gang. This is the moment of truth. This creature will never hurt any of my people again.
At last, you can know peace.
What? Kid!
She actually tells you, please save everyone when you did that, by the way. So, pretty cool. Okay, that was the first cutscene. Now, this next one I'm going to show you happens literally right after. There's no intermission. It just goes. So, that was literally how you killed the queen. So, yes, okay, this is literally right after that. Alright.
Well done.
Your resolve was truly admirable.
Sleep well, friend.
Yep. So then, so many years go by with you. Just when revenants disperse, it can take so much time, unknown time, before they're revived again. And it's for you, for the main character, it was a few years. Then when they, were revived so many years later, they wake up to see this. And yes, I'm not kidding. This is the very start to the game. Like, this is what you see when you first are done creating your character.
Welcome back. Hello. How are you feeling? Don't worry. It's okay. I don't remember either. Over there.
So then, I know, right? It shows, as I don't know if you noticed it, the veins on my character's face. I'm literally about to go in a frenzy because I need blood. So then it shows you walking really, really slowly. She talks to you some more. Then you walk up to the blood spraying, and then you see this.
It seems everyone, everywhere, is thirsty.
I'm looking at you, Grid.
There is a spring that will cure that thirst. One that weeps tears of blood. That's what they said, anyway. This way. It's all right. It's all right. So, it is you. Here. This is for you.
Yeah, she does that. Basically, that's the hintest. That is very hinting at your power. So that's why she did it. Anyway, this is my favorite shot, so don't frickin' ruin it.
A new spring and a fresh source of labor. Ha ha! We really hit the jackpot. Get up. It's time for a bit of fun.
So then it goes into, yeah, you're captured and all that. This is literally when the game actually starts. Quote unquote starts. Yeah, so yeah, you actually get thrown into the game after this. So, actual henna gameplay after this cutscene. Yep, so. She bit you because the successor of the blood, me, their blood revives blood springs, revives missile. So that's why she bit you. You do actually meet a human in this game. You rescue her, and she shows up 2-3 times. I think it's really twice in the story. Excuse me. And she basically says how she's now living in a shelter. She's asked to donate blood regularly, but, you know, she's living in safety now. That's really... Unless I could get more into the Veils and their different powers. But they're not really... What I mean by Veils is, here, I'll show you. Give me a minute. Yes, if, you're just logging on, was just showing cutscenes of lore of the intro, of the Queen being defeated, just talking generally about lore and story. I'm up for questions, we can have a full-on discussion. Alright, anyway, Veils is this. This is... The Veils are these attacks. You know my claw? That's part of my Veils. But I see my stream maybe getting a bit long. It started, I think, a bit of an hour ago. Unless there's nothing you guys have any questions about, I'm gonna really just be relaxing. Code Vein, though, it's something that you can't just load into it like, oh, I know everything, because I can't spoil everything. It's an experience that you have to experience yourself. It's that type of game. If I just told you everything, you would know it, but you wouldn't know the experience. Also, I could play the main theme song, some of the themes. I can also play God Eater songs on here. Like, doesn't this seem familiar? Stop asking about my voice. My face would be even more shocking to you. But, if you have any questions about the lore or whatever, let me know, because I don't know if you guys are busy. Zero, I know you have a flight to go to. I don't want to keep you up for that. Oh, also, wait, where can I see it? I know you can see it. Where is it? Oh, yes. I'm gonna go back in here, but I'm not gonna show you guys another memory. Just bear with me for 1 minute. Okay, another reason how I know that this game happens before God Eater 1, but is not after it, is because the moon. Look at the moon. Doesn't the moon look like a familiar color? It should. It's frickin' white. The color of the moon is very important in this series because at the end of the first game, the moon gets terraformed. Spoiler, oh my god, kill me. Sue me. The moon gets terraformed. Oh, you're fine, Ma. The moon gets terraformed and gains its own atmosphere. And over the whole series, it gets greener and greener and greener. By the point of God Eater 3, the moon in God Eater 3, oh, it's not white, it's green. It's bloody green. And in the second game, it's more turquoise. In Code Vein, it's white. So, Code Vein really could take place before the first game or during it. I don't really see during it an option, but yeah, if you guys I cannot speak. I hate this. If you guys seen the anime, the God Eater anime, not Code Vein, and saw the Great Collapse from the anime, you would know this, all the thorns and all that stuff. Now, I don't know why the Great Collapse caused trees to be made, but we don't question it. So, yes. I think, honestly, for my first stream, this is actually really good. I'm very shocked. I was thinking that I could do, for my next stream, if you guys wanted to see it, I could do the game again. I could just go around showing the areas. Or we can have just another discussion. This really has just been me ranting for over an hour. I'm sorry. But that's really kind of the summary. Well, I do have to say, and I'm kind of confused with the best ending, because all of the relics are taken out of you and everyone else. No, my video that I have on my channel is, you could basically just tell I'm gonna be honest, I went to the hot springs, I recorded almost 30 minutes footage non-stop of each ending. Like, the endings are their own cutscenes. So I went in, started at the bad one, and then it would go, load, next one, go, load, next one. And that's what I did. And then I just went in after it was uploaded and completely just tried to edit it. The full edit version is done. So if you guys want to see that without without any interruptions, go see it. Go watch that. I have chapters here. I just want to show you something. The only time you speak only twice in the game. I'm not counting multiplayer. the reason why I'm not counting multiplayer is you can do gestures and all that stuff, and you can assign quotes and things to say then. But canon lore-wise, you only speak at the end. You say, no, I won't let the world end here. I swear I'll stop this. That's in both the neutral and best ending. In my video, I have that from the second ending, I think. You may be wondering, why are there two versions of the second one? Well, because the second one, to get the bad one, you can't save any of the successors. And for the neutral, you need to save at least one. And I saved all... there's 4, so I saved 3, and I accidentally let 1 die. Then this is... oh, crap. This is EO's Sacrifice. This is what I did. And then there's 2... oh, yes, just try me. There are 2 quote-unquote best endings. There is Dweller in the Dark and Eternal Bonds. The only difference in these 2 is a 2-second cutscene difference. Now, what I mean by that is... yes, trust me, is... if you save every successor, but you don't restore all of EO's memories, you just get the normal ending of the best one. If you save every successor and get your all of EO's memories, you get the quote-unquote secret. Now, the secret, you may be wondering, is... what is the secret? What can that possibly add for 2 seconds? It's one word. And if you know, this ties in with our roleplay. Well, the first part of it before our reset. You may remember that I tried, my character went back to save her. This cutscene and the final word that my character says proves that. So yes. And this is also in my video. I have the secret, not the normal one, so yes.
You're leaving into the outside world?
Yeah, I figured that's what you would do. I can't say I approve of you heading out alone, though.
At least say something before you go. After all, we're supposed to be friends, right?
And since you guys insist on charging ahead all the time, you're going to need someone to keep things running smoothly.
To be honest, I'm not sure how welcome revenants will be in the outside world. But we have to keep reminding ourselves that we were all created for a reason. carry on Cruz's dream. Just like you carried yours. Let's go.
Now, this right here would be where the main one ended. It would just fade to black. Now this right here, right here's the secret.
Yo.
Roll credits. So, that's it. It ends right there. Now, that may seem that that's no secret at all, but that means so dang much. Because she's a tree. And we don't really know... we don't really know if she's alive or not. So how... I believe our character said that in a way... He said it in a shocked expression. So... Is she alive? Is she dead? It leaves it on a big cliffhanger. So, one last thing before I go, and this is mainly for Grid. This is one last thing. This is something personal that I want to show him, or you guys can see it too. I don't care because this is live. Name me what is the one person, Grid, in our server that you hate the most out of all of my bots, out of all of my characters. Who do you hate the most, buddy? Answer me that one question. I am dying to know. Oh, I said my characters, you fool! Okay, I'm doing this. Okay. Okay, so this is basically, real fast, character customization. I could change my skin color, whatever. Hair, it's all there. Oh, also, where is it? Where is it? It's somewhere. Oh, it's down here. Haha! I can become a God Eater. Haha. See, look. Age Gauntlets, God Eater 2, God Eater 1. That's not what I wanted to show you. What I wanted to show you is something very, very special. Oh, I'm not gonna kill you yet. Wait, what? Alright, I need to check if it is what I'm looking for here. I think this is it. Grid, do you know these heels? I want you to guess. Who do you think these belong to? Sorry, I'm just dying right now. I'm not going to show you, actually. Okay, so I actually created you, Kannagi, the main character of God Eater 1. He was my first test. I created like a corrupted, frenzied version of my character. This is kind of for our personal thing, you know what these eyes mean. So, and I created male attendant version. Then this is younger me. So that's what he is. This is Violet. I know it's not a good version of her, but that's your character. This one is Orochi. You already know who this is. I recreated them. So, I wonder, should I torment you guys some more? I don't think so, because my brother's going to come in here and start yelling at me any dang minute. So, yes, I know you're dying to see her, but yes, I made Gavi. This is actually what she looks like. So, when I made her, I actually didn't make her. They had 3 body types for her. And what they were was A, B, and C. And you may know what that means. I cannot customize it here, if you want to know what that is. I literally made her a direct copy of my main. Just completely female. So this is what she looks like, what her outfit is. This is her. Completely female version. That's it. So I created my own version of Io. This is Grid's characters, Orochi, Violet, and then this is like her own demonic. This was the prototype version for her angered eldritch form. I don't know if you guys like this or not. This is really her like preset for it. But I didn't find it because originally it was just Gavi with an angry face with red eyes. But this I feel like would be more fitting. But these are all my current presets. I don't think we can have more than that. So this was the preset for her angered eldritch form. Just to let you know. Then I have one. I think I had one for Gav. Where is it? Did I erase it? I think I erased it. But I had one for him. The closest... Here, I have an idea I could do real fast. Okay, here, I could do this real fast. Watch, I can do this extremely quickly. Da-da-da-da. Oh, also, I can have God Eater symbols on my back too if I wanted. It's not all, because then there's the... Wait. There they are. Okay, so that's that. Just take you out. Wow. I like looking at my presets closely to figure out what type of change I want to do to them. Like, I could make that there and then change it to make it look darker like that. Then for the eyes, I can just easily make them black and then a red like that. Rar. Then for face paint, easily where is it? So then I easily would just kind of mess up my face and then boom. That's how I would make, like, boom, there's corrupted version. Easy. Then I just go save. Boom. Then I easily could just go load. Boom. So that is literally character creation. Okay, I feel like I'm dragging this on way too long. This stream was just... Okay, I promise you I'm done. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, crap. I can't change it. But I can do something. If you guys want... I know I didn't really show much of his voice in this one. I know I sent a link before. But I could do different voices. So... Here, hold on. Alright, so...
Well met.
So this is what I sound like, my character.
Well met. Greetings. Take it easy on me. We meet again? Bring it on. Running away? Coward. You've got guts. Is that all you've got? Thanks for the help. I owe you my gratitude. My thanks. Thanks. I'll be sure to pay this debt.
So that's little stuff of my character's voice. Anyway, this is also my build if you guys were curious. Take a picture of that, pause it, I don't know. Anyway, I have to end this off. So anyway, I bid you adieu. Bow.
Sorry.
Sorry. Oh, yes. Sorry, I have to go off now. So. Yes, I know, I'm sorry. Okay, so that is it. Thank you.
See you around.
See you around. This is my first practice stream. Let me know what you guys thought of this mess, because we've been doing this for over an hour. So, I'm very glad you guys liked what this was for what it was. And it really made me happy for how this turned out. I really liked it. So, let me know how this went. I will probably be doing another stream very soon. Let me know. So I will see you guys very soon. I may do a face reveal next time if you guys really, really want it. So, alright, I will see you guys next time.